Okay, that's better. I don't know if it was because I just was I need help to fix this because I feel like I'm all over the place, driving me mad. And I can, like, for me to see how I look right in the monitor is great. And when I don't and I'm moving and the camera's all over the place, it's a fucking mess. This is so much easier for me. And I want to make everything look right, but like clearly affecting my numbers every time I don't know. Back. All right, so all right, we are making, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm trying to make my pancakes and everything else. Yes, there we go. Double tap the screen, everybody. Um, so I got a huge positive high from yesterday's news that I am a finalist in the Jersey Shore comic competition, which is great. 10 people out of 200. That's amazing. I don't know what you wrote, what. So I'm excited. Can't wait. Next Saturday at the Count Basie Theater. And I am pumped. I also want to make sure that everything's all set for tonight with my set, make sure I'm ready to go. I'm not distracted or thinking too many different things. What does that mean? Top 5%. Yeah, of course. Oh, for the 200. Yeah, I mean that was something I needed to hear. It's been in my head a lot this week about what's working, what's not, all that stuff with jokes, and everybody learns differently. Just remember that everybody's process is different. Everybody learns differently. Everybody takes, you take in notes or feedback. Everyone processes it differently and applies it in their head. I think part of the reason why sometimes I take, when's the finals next Saturday? I'm saying Count Basie Theater. Part of why I think I'm very critical of myself is that I'm looking at other people who've done it as long as I've been doing stand up, and I think where they're at versus me, which is not really ideal because that is not what that's not what I should be doing. Everybody's different, you know? Everybody's different and everybody's timeline is different. So you can't go off of what somebody else did or is doing. However, you can look and see, oh, okay, if I've been doing this for a certain amount of time and it's not working, what should I shift? You know? So I have to be at the show tonight at 7:30, I think. And I also have to pick my daughter. So the show ends at like 9:40, and my daughter's practice ends at 9 o'clock. So now I have to leave the show early. I hate doing that. I just don't have a ride for her. So and then the thing is, like, most of the time people understand, but I always think in my head, doesn't matter. You're not there. If something were to happen, you know? So, oh well. Like, if for the hangout for after the show, I'm not there. So, but there's nothing I can do about tonight. Would I ever sell an outfit I'm wearing? Sure, yes. I don't know. It's a little weird. I'm not paying for the postage and shit. Yeah. You'll pay for anything? Steve in. Well, Steven, hit the like button. Everybody, remember when we get to 100 jumping jacks, excuse me, when we get to 100 likes, we get 100 jumping jacks. So don't forget, hit that button. 100 jumping jacks. We're going to do our, once I get done with the pancakes, we'll do the exercises that I was doing the other day in my room because I have that little mat. I put that little section up. No, don't send a super chat. What you can send is the super tip, the Streamlabs tip, and that. So, for example, and where did I put my coffee? This is where I need. I love that picture. Isn't it cute? It's really pretty too. I have something I want to try out tonight. That's a new bit and what I got inspired by last night, but I don't know if it's going to go well. I'm not going to try it out tonight, but I just find the irony of the stuff that happens in my life that the universe is like, we're going to test you, bitch. Every time I think I've learned how not to get annoyed or triggered by something, or not I hate using that word now. The universe comes around and tests me, and it's like, ooh, you think you're never like it just I feel, and it's the universe doing it. I know it. The universe is like, we're just gonna test your patience. Here, you can do this. Cosmic universe keeps us moving in the right direction. I do believe that. I just find it funny sometimes when I think when I think that I have progressed as a human being, somehow, somewhere, I always get a little poke, and the universe is like, but have you, crazy bitch? Have you? Have you learned? I'm looking at what this looks like on camera. It's very like, oh no, I already got stuffing on it. And see how it's got that little like, but some women's butts have like those perfect, they have like the shape for your butt. It's funny. Like the shape, oh, you got coffee on it. Damn it. I mean, $7 is not bad. Anyway, hit that like button. 100 likes for our, and we get to 100. Get 100 likes, you get 100 jumping jacks. All right, so we're making pancakes. So, I think so the thing is, I just feel like women are always titled irrational or crazy or there was one, this was years ago, or like we have trust issue. Well, trust issue is just like, I think anyone can have that. What's another one we get labeled at? What's a label you think men get that is unfair? What is a label that you think men get that is unfair? I would think that you guys are going to say, oh, that they think all of us are creeps, right? Or something. I don't know. Okay. What is one thing you guys think that men get a bad rap for? That is like, oh, I'm so sick of hearing women say that. Put it in the chat. Um, and then I thank you, Richard. And then what is it that you think? I guess it's a misconception, right? I think the misconception for women is that we don't shut up. I think that we nag, that we're trying to make some the men's life more difficult or something like that. I think that's not true. At least that's not true for me. That's not the goal. Um, I think there's a genetically. This is what I'm doing because I don't have any more spoons. See what it tastes like, guys. Mmm. The chat delayed. No one's got anything. You guys think that men get fair share of like? There's no misconceptions that men get by women. Oh, did you hear that crack? Crack. I guess not. Oh wait, there are. I didn't see it. Why is it not scrolling? Are you on Twitch tonight, 11:30? No, I have a show tonight. Usually TRT is changing that. What's CRT? Women are high maintenance. Oh, Shaman, your friend who got to do a minute on Kill Tony. How did he do so? He did super excited to hear. Good. Men's stereotype. Oops. Sorry. We are. We're going to do squats. Yeah, but I'm saying, what's the stereotype that you hear women are always saying about men? Like, I always hear men are saying we're crazy, right? Or we're irrational. For example, we have to send longer text versus a short, clear, concise text kind of thing, right? What is a stereotype you think men have that's unfair? That women give men that's unfair, right? Good morning. I'm doing great. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hi, Mark. That's good. No, I know you don't care. So that's exactly it. Because men are sick of playing around with some ideas, because when you hear some comics talk about men versus women or dating or whatever, and you hear the I mean, I did a bit a couple years ago. It's like someone was like, "Oh, Michelle, why do you have such issues with men?" Like, what did I say? It was a joke. It was off the cuff. It was a man on the street in my show. It was doing a audience crowd work thing in Divorce Diaries, and someone's like, I said, like it was a little bit man bashy because I was like, I forgot what I said. It wasn't man bashy, but it was like, oh shit, it came off the cuff and it ended up being funny. People laugh, but like, it was like, why don't you trust men? And I was like, have you met men? And it wasn't like I didn't plan that, but I was trying to think of a counter, like because that's where a lot of men are like, I don't understand, like, where are these trust, like when women get so defensive or territorial or jealous. I hate that word. I hate that word, jealous. Female comics have the same bits. They agree they can't be one of the guys. I don't know if we want to be one of the guys. Is senior bathrooms? No, but I didn't ignore your chats, Edwin. Did not ignore your chats. But I'm saying like there is a reason if there's a way for me to explain the reasoning in a funny way that connects to that we're even sick of what our brain patterns do, then I think there's a piece there. Cause like I even said in one time I was working something out on stage and it was like, God, I wake up every morning. I'm like, why can't like because I am an anxious person and like everyone's like, how do you stay so in shape? I'm like, every day I run away from myself. But my wife will always say, like, oh, I could tell you've been stewing on this all day. And like I have not. Get out of my head. But that's why I also became a comedian and an actor, because a lot of the times I do stew about things in my head or I overthink things. This has been going on since I was a kid. And when I can do is put it into creative use, it works in my favor. So I thought, oh, I can utilize this horrible flaw as like a superpower for my work, because although this is irrational train of thought, I can turn it into a stand-up bit because I won't stop thinking about it, like that kind of thing. Once men get hurt, they close up. It's a survival tactic. Yeah. I used to feel bad when men say that, like, oh, poor baby. And then I learned from my past, I don't mean now, because I used to feel bad for the wrong men, and then that would put me in not a good situation. But I think women get the rap of like we're jealous or insecure, which obviously everybody can be insecure, right? But we get that thrown around us a lot. And it is an insecurity is come stemming from something that happened where I feel like you felt abandoned, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But I thought of something yesterday that I was like, oh man, I gotta find a way, obviously, to make it more universal and relatable, where it's like I feel like every corner, every time you think you've grown, like I like an example, everyone's like, oh, push into the Jersey Italianness. Is like every time I think I've grown, the universe is like, we're gonna test you with one more. Like when I was in college, I give the joke about when I was in college, I was dating this guy in my head, and he was dancing with another girl. So I threw a chair at him, and my friend was like, Michelle, you need help. And I was like, yeah, the chair is heavy, grab an end. I need a friend who's going to stick by me when the cops roll by and have the car waiting in the back of the club. Not my friend that's like, you need anger management. And she was from Connecticut, of course. That's a joke I've done before. So this was a long time ago. No, we were actually dating, like college dating. Like I think we went out a couple of times. He also ended up being a severe drug addict or something. I don't. I actually, he's like a filmmaker. He weirdo, but he was in theater and played sports. So I was like, wow, dreamy. And no, opposite. Although he did help me get my club dancing job because his friend Steve and I met, and Steve got me the gig as a dancer at the club. And now Steve is like a rich guy in Vegas promoting shit for Real Housewives. I saw him on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills one day. I was like, is that Steve? Yeah, I have done different characters. I know. Why did I stop? It's a great question. I don't know. I'm going to do them again. I'm going to do them again. Which characters did you like? Your food is ready. I think I'm a little scared of what's going to be funny, what's going to be not. I don't know. I'm going to. It's ready, boo. Denver, Colorado is cool. You're welcome. So I want to try like. You like my skits? Oh, that's good. I'm glad you like them. Let's see if we can do this. That's not really the best. Yeah, not the best. I don't like that one. What are we watching? You know you have a problem with coffee when you leave a coffee cup in the microwave from the day before. Gross. That, yes. I gotta get at my foggy brain to work better. Let's go, Trina. So I had a cup of coffee in the microwave. This weird, I know. Yeah, skits are the best. I definitely have to do another skit. I have a couple in mind actually that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to do them next week. I don't know. I want to do some of me and my boyfriend, but I don't want him to like be offended. But I did one last year. Not that he would be offended, but like an interaction between me and my boyfriend, like POV, when you try not to show your boyfriend you're triggered, or like not like that. I don't. You have to stop using that word. Not triggered, but uh like okay, so short and sweet, like POV, trying to not show you're crazy to your BF or stuff like that, like or POV overthinking kind of stuff like that. I did a sketch. Oh, there's a sketch on my YouTube I did of John and me, but it was like he's on one of my TikToks too. I just don't know where it was. There was a sketch I did of him and I that I played myself. Oh, I gotta show it. It's really funny. He liked it. This was from last year. Let me see if I can find it. It's probably long. What content will go viral? What? Oh, oh, the real hose of divorce was always funny. I just never came up with other ones. Um, what's up, Larry? I gotta use my webcam again tomorrow. I feel like I gave up too easily. I just want to play music. I want to play music in the background, and I also want to be able to share my once we make the coffee and we stretch. If I don't have an interview, I want to be able to share the screen, share things like that kind of stuff. Like we're on a morning show, and I'm just feeling like I'm all over the place with everything. All right. Anyway, I'll have to find it and reshare it. But it was a good sketch. It was basically about. It was like he said something. It's like men and women being direct versus indirect, and how women will be like, oh, what was it? Like, how do you feel? And they'll be like, I feel fine. And they'll be like, but do you really feel fine? And then what hot newbie BJJ chick rolling with one is little BJJ uniform. But similar, it shows how gay BJJ is. Yeah. Yeah, that triggers me. That triggers the shit out of me. I'm just like, that's great. No, I'm kidding. I don't care. I mean, I care, but it's like, I get it. It's a sport. But I do think there's humor in that. Like, I do think, like, if it were to, well, I wouldn't tape his actual class, but like, I do think there were some funny moments. I don't know. I, I, I just, but at the same time, like I'm standing in Madison Square Garden with a bunch of comics with their shirts off and smoking weed and being weird. It's just like, listen, we're both in different, everything is a journey. I think it's funny to show a neurotic woman trying to pretend like she's not hyperventilating inside, but I don't know if men get that funny. Women might, but I don't know if men really don't find that funny. They just like, oh yeah, it's a woman doing that. This I really like the Real Hose of Divorce sketch. That was a fun one. I really enjoyed doing that one when I did it, and it just popped away. I didn't do it as much in a lot of. Yeah, he has said that. There's just a ton of BJJ comedy out there. I could, but I also feel intimidated by the world of it because I don't know anything about it, and these people, I don't know. I guess I could, yeah, I guess I could do like trying to fit in the jujitsu world as a comedian who wants to spend more time with her boyfriend and just like doing. I could definitely do more content. I'll have to ask John if he's okay with it as I talk about it on my live stream. I'm just like, hmm. Well, when I posted the jujitsu stuff from, sorry, I'm just talking out loud because I'm trying to think what other. There's a girl I met at his gym or at the school, the one that he teaches at. She's really nice. Maybe I could like ask her to do something with me that would like, or I would ask John to do something with me, but like I'm trying to figure out how and when, or I can just recreate it and play all the characters myself. Like playing all the characters myself is the most efficient because of time, really, to be honest with you. Yeah, no, I know. I think if there's something there, I think so. Let's put that on the list of things we want to add to. Is getting more. I feel bad that I gave up on the Streamlabs today. I should have stuck with it. I'm just getting mad. Let's do more sketches. More sketches for sure. All right. Let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. All right. So this Friday, I am in Morristown, which is tonight. I'm in Morristown. Okay, sounds good. I'm in Morristown, and then I'm also in Montclair tomorrow. I'm also at Newark on Sunday. Also, I noticed that, like, when you're talking, and you guys want to see my actually these bottom teeth moved when I had braces, and they look bad. I don't like when I'm gonna do a pull up for the live stream. Should I? You got to put it in the dishwasher because I have to run it. Okay. Okay. Ah! I'm stuck. Hello. Oklahoma City opened a new comedy club. No, I did not know that. My favorite kind of light is the natural light, and that's why I love doing stuff in front of this window. But other content is make a short documentary about the clubs you go to. Some have a lot of history. Yeah, I think all of it is great when, especially with the live streams, I can just cover shit. But like, I do miss doing sketches, so I'm gonna play around with them and see. Have to do more content on here for sure. I'm also gonna try to solidify a few spots to do live streams for food and interviews, and then we're gonna do a live stream show for my birthday. So do a pull up on the live stream. Yes, we're gonna. I am doing a pull up. Why are you saying pull up? Pull over, I meant. My pull ups suck. Pull over. I know, but I'm saying my pull ups suck. I'm saying yes. What? All right, you're on camera, by the way. You ready? That was much better, right? I'm trying to feel like if I can do it this way. I don't know if it's gonna work. The sunlight. You wrote hippie skits. I said the sun. Like it's like I can't go on the floor here because you won't be able to see it as well. But I can go back in my room and do the stretches. I had some like deep thought process about how I feel with certain things and why I react to it the certain way I do. I feel like you get to a point. How about a walkover? No, can't do that yet. Here, let's see. Definitely, here, let's move this back to my room because we're going to do, I guess we could do it over here too. But what's the biggest learning curve being a comedian? What's the greatest lesson you learned from it? Patience. The learning curve is to focus on the craft, not so much about producing a show. Craft. That the money will come. That is a really great spot to do the stretching. I wish I could. I should probably stay over there, huh? You're watching my stand-up clips and wow. Good or bad? I don't. Sorry, this is a weird angle. Toes are getting done today. Nails. Now, I'm not a fan of this because, again, like we need that beautiful light like we had. Yeah, I see. I have a tripod. I just don't use it for this. Please, after I have a tripod that's lifted on there, but after the whole, I don't want to do anything with the camera. I just want to be on camera. But because in streaming, you got to be able to do everything yourself, you have to get it together. And clearly, I don't. No, I do have it together. I gotta get, things have to be a little bit more smoother. And I do want to have Streamlabs working, or whatever the problem is, which is basically me, to be able to bring you guys these interviews and all these other segments that look fun and more engaging with you guys. And also like have opportunities for you guys to be more engaged, like more participatory in the live stream. I think that's another thing, is having my people that have been tuning in for so long more participatory in the live streams, right? So big news was that I am a finalist in the Jersey Shore top comic competition. It's muted? Shouldn't be. Muted. It shouldn't be muted. You can hear me? I'm just gonna stay here. Gotta stay here. Gotta stay here. I don't know. Oh. I hate dishes and I hate cleaning shit. There's a delay? What? How about now? Someone was trying to call me. If I were a song, I would be, all I want to do is have some fun. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you get to see all my stand-up that's only available for members. Some live streams are only available for members. That's it. That's what you get. Other videos that are posted that are only for members. I try to post every stand-up set that I do just for members. So if you are a member right now, you get content that I've posted, all my clips, or not just clips, the full set. Like my sets from Canada, my set from Out of Pocket Comedy. I don't like the way I look in that video for Out of Pocket Comedy. I was like, ugh, I just don't like the way I look at all in that outfit. So I was bummed because I thought I looked good, and then I looked on camera. I was like, ew, what is wrong with you? I should just wear workout outfits on camera. Like, this is what I'm doing. This is gonna be my stand. This is gonna be my outfit tonight. I'm just gonna come in and be like, I'm a single mom, and I'm trying to get a sponsorship with Fabletics. Hi, Split Persona. How are you? How's it going? Fabletics would be a great partnership because they've got really fun outfits, and I have to actually reach out. I don't know what their program is, how many followers you have to have. I'm pretty sure I need to have at least 100,000. But all right, people are like driving me. I don't know what's going on here. This might not be a good spot because there's a lot of people walking by, seeing me stretching. Yeah. So tonight I have a show that's in Morristown, and that is also in Montclair on tomorrow. Oh, I feel like I'm so old. And then I have Newark, New Jersey. Thank you. On Sunday. Yeah, we got to 25,200. Very exciting. Did we lose? Oh my God. I'm gonna cry now. We lost subscribers though on this stream today. So I don't know what's going on. I'm driving myself nuts trying to figure this out. Does Fabletics make men's clothes that are not gay? What? No, I don't know. I think Fabletics has like a really fun line. So, I told everybody on the big news earlier on this stream was that I got to the finalists of the New Jersey Shore competition, which is great. I'm very excited. I'm going to be performing at the Count Basie Theater in Red Bank next Saturday. So for everybody who doesn't have my ticket link, it's michelletrina.com. I think Oki can probably put it in the comments if he has a second to. Also, I definitely have to fix my backyard today because it's atrocious. So I have to fit that into my schedule at some point. And I want to run my set. And I want to fit something into my material tonight that has to do with something that I was just like, okay, when something bothers you so much, I like to make a joke about it and see if it runs. Because for me, when something is so in my head, I look so bloated. There's a joke to be found about either my own self-deprecation or the situation, you know. Are there men's Fabletic pants too? I'm not sure. There probably is. Probably. So, come see me live. And next Saturday is a big one because it's going to be at Count Basie Center, and it's 10 finalists. Jersey Shore Top Comic Competition. Also, Sunday audience votes. So if you are in Jersey, please come see me because it's the audience votes. Make a 30-second short review video and some pics on Amazon. Make sure you think so? Is that going to do anything though? Videos for Amazon? Yeah, I can. Sure. These are very comfortable. So much. What is this? Oh, Jesus. Why did they give me a fucking meeting? All right. I have a wish list, but what does that mean? Never been to Jersey, boy, would you okay? You know, I'm just writing an email. But man, I really wish I would have figured out this pickup today because now I have to leave the show early. I can't. My mom My mom can't. I have to Uber my mom back and forth to the school, to the gym, I mean, and it's a pain in the ass. Okay. So I have to make a review. Let's see what I have to do. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be. It means free shit, sure. So this is called these workout gym shorts. I already bought them. So now what? I have to leave the review. I have a merch store. I have a merch store. Remember? Let's go to my merch store, Printify. It's on my other computer, but I have a merch store, remember? We got the Trainer Tribe t-shirts. I didn't have therapy this week. I told her I had to pause and wait for next week. I'm kind of trying to cut back, not in a bad way, but just because I'm like, this shit's expensive. And sometimes I'm just like, is this working? I mean, it does help, but oh, this woman did a video. Okay. A lot of cute videos on this thing. So how do I do the video? Press to review the, oh, write a review. 2. Comfortable, soft, easy to wear, and it makes me feel good. Okay, I'll do it. No, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna do it after this stream is over. I'm going to post the video. So I'm not sure why. I mean, I did do it a little bit later this morning. Maybe that's why. But so for everybody that's just joining in, I did do. I did get this top 10 finalists for the Jersey Shore comic competition next Saturday. I'm going to be performing in the finals. Very exciting. Made me feel good because I was starting to be like, oh God, like, do I suck? And I have to tell myself, no, you don't. I have to really go back to the South that, like, no matter what, I've created something from my storytelling in my own life. And that was really what I set out to do when I was even just a theater major in college, is like, I wanted to utilize my life experiences to play a character or a role and make people feel entertained and good inside and make people feel connected to themselves. And another thing that I've heard too is like, and I've enjoyed, is making people feel heard through my comedy or through my storytelling. I need to remember that. My daughter's going to come looking for her charger, so that is why I am taking this out. I don't want my boyfriend's letters to get faded because they're sitting in the sun. Hold on, guys. Okay. So we're going to all right. So things I can't control right now is that I have to leave after my set tonight. I'm up second. I have to leave because then I'm going to have to pick up my daughter from practice. So what I might do is drive back to the show. I'm going to have to because I don't like just leaving. Yeah. I don't have an alternate pickup thing for today, so I have to figure that out. So I can only control what I can control. So the producer of it is very nice, and I don't want him to think I'm just bailing out. Yeah. I like people feel seen and heard through my comedy. That's what I really want. And I want to make them laugh, obviously, but that's a bigger piece of the feeling seen and heard. And I've had that, but like to me, when people enjoy me, they like the hosting part where I like a lot of the experiences I've had where people are like, oh, you're great at this is with hosting and interviewing and making people feel comfortable. So I don't know. Maybe focusing on that with my comedy too is just making people feel comfortable. And also like going back to the being silly, you know. Whoa, sorry. Being silly, like what made me laugh so much last week when we were waiting online was just the comics that I was around that were just like that guy PJ. I was telling I had his shirt off and acting silly. That's what brings me back to high school and college where you're endlessly laughing about stupid shit. And that's what I think life should be. Like when we were there was a moment, this is like an example of recently, we were with our kids in a competition and my boyfriend said something that was just really natural, just a comment and wasn't trying to be funny. And I just thought of this, like, I couldn't stop laughing because I was thinking about like this character because they give like participation medals for some sports now, and I'm not talking about just gymnastics in general. They give like 15th place, right? So that's a common thing in a lot of places. I guess cheer and gymnastics they give these placements that are past way past third. So I forgot what he said, but I couldn't stop laughing because I was like, can you imagine this character being the parent that's like sits in the back and just is like the like all the other moms, like, you got 12th place, congratulations. And the guy comes around like, you suck. Like, and I don't know, there's something just made me being silly about it, made me like on endlessly laugh. And those are the moments that I want people to have on stage with me of like just making fun of shit that's ridiculous. Like, what I find ridiculous in myself, I like to highlight because I do think a lot of women can connect to that. Maybe not men, but women can, like overthinking and having, the insecurities and all that other shit. I think a lot of why I do that, jokes about that stuff, is because I do think for this, women can connect to it, but also men can appreciate, oh God, I see my girlfriend do that, or I see my sister or my friend do that all the time. But I don't want them to be like, that's annoying. I want them to be like, that's fucking funny. That's exactly what they do. So I don't know. Finding that balance and making everybody feel heard. I don't know. We'll see. Oh no, this is frozen or something, but oh no, it's not. Good morning. I'll be the next. I would love to be the next artist. Good morning, Bill. Good morning. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 40, 50. Let's get to 50. Let's get to 50. 50 more. 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that in the fall, I mean, even now, I want to start doing my live streams on the streets and doing man on the street when I don't have interviews. I think one day a week should be a man on the street live stream. I think so. I think I should pick one day and just stand outside and do the live stream. What do you guys think? Brainstorms. I think I think that would be good. What is going on with this pen, by the way? You guys see this? I gotta get my other pen has my favorite pen that I look at like an engage, like this is like what some people look at like by the way, back in the day when I didn't think my boyfriend, back in the day, and I don't think this anymore, when I didn't think my boyfriend listened to every single live stream, I would say, I don't know, is he gonna get me jewelry and all this other crap? And like he apparently heard that and now is purposely never gonna get me jewelry, he said. Or said something similar. He's like, I'm never getting you jewelry. Or he doesn't want, I don't know. Which hurts my feelings because I do like jewelry. But I like this pen like it's like I like this pen like it's a freaking diamond bracelet, and it's not even like I bought it myself. But it was just like the reminder of like our trip because it was so much fun. Oh no, the Newport Mansion's faded. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh well. Oh yeah, he was listening. I'm very aware. I get kind of. I think that's sometimes why I like stutter when I talk because I'm like, is this the right thing to say? I don't know. I love that he listens. That's very sweet. That's why I want to try. Like I'm excited to see his competitions because I'm his biggest fan, and it's like also I do want to learn more about the sport so I know more about what I'm doing or what I'm watching and all that stuff. I would say I would learn more construction, but I'm barely learning my PC right now, so I got to get on that first and then learn about like his yeah. I feel like I'm on a learning curve with a lot of the things that he does. He's very more well versed in PCs than I am. I'm good, Bob. Boston Bill, what's up with you? Let's just go for a little bit of a poll here, or not even a poll. Just put in the chats. We are going to do some content that is man of the street once a week, some more interviews with comics, but we're also going to have a live stream show, and I would like to do that towards my birthday, and maybe do a practice one at a regular space to just feel it out. Had your surgery Tuesday, went great. Good, I'm glad to hear that. So we got my new fit shorts. Here we go. Love it. And I'm going to do a review. We got top 10 finalists of the Jersey Shore Top Comic Competition that will be the finals, will be next Saturday at the Count Basie Center, the Vogel Theater. Yeah. You get, girl, I bought you a whole thing right here. Yep. You got to, what?
Later, could you get some fruit?
Of course, I'm gonna go to the grocery store in the afternoon. But also, I gotta pick you up at 9, and then you have to come back to the show with me because it's not gonna be over yet, and I don't want to leave. My set will be done.
Okay, that's fine.
It's in like 15 minutes away.
That's fine.
Okay. Yes, I have to pop off because I have to use a little girl's room. But love you guys. Stay tuned for more. I'll be back tomorrow. Tonight I'm in Morristown. Maybe I'll do a live stream live from there. So make sure you hit the notification button and the subscription button. Thank you guys. Stay tuned for more.